The thoroughbred is a magnificent animal, bred for speed, bred to compete, the sport of kings.
Wow, West Coast has it by 6.
It's the all-new Let's Go Racing from Parks Casino and Racetrack. It's action-packed and fun for the entire family.
3 of them are right together with 1 furlong to go.
Let's Go Racing is brought to you by the Pennsylvania Thoroughbred Horsemen's Association. It's fun to see them run.
Welcome to Let's Go Racing. I'm Danny Gibson here joining you with Dick Girardi, and we're pleased to bring you the latest in horse racing and news from around the country right here from Parks Racing. On today's show, it's cold in the Philly area, but the racing stayed hot last weekend at Oaklawn, Aqueduct, Santa Anita, and Tampa Bay Downs, as we're going to recap some of the top racing from around the country. And our 3-year-olds are going to be heading down the Kentucky Derby Trail soon.
Indeed, including one here locally for Freddie Velasquez. Smart enough, will be in the Withers in a couple of weeks. We'll see if he can maybe win it and get himself further into the trail. It'd be very cool to have a Parks horse to follow again.
Absolutely. You know, his son, Danny Velasquez, had a horse on the Derby Trail last year, Brooklyn Strong.
No question.
And his jockey, Anthony Salgado, we're going to talk a little bit later in the show.
A little bit of a tease about Anthony coming up.
Absolutely. And Louisiana has a big race day coming up, as we're going to talk about.
They do. Their 3-year-old, which had obviously a big impact. Hot Rod Charlie went through Louisiana last year. So, yeah, we'll see what's coming up at the fairgrounds.
All roads leading to the Kentucky Derby. We're going to talk much more about that later. But let's get to some local racing right here at Parks Racing. It was a good one. It was Monday's 9th race,
I'll say.
An allowance optional claiming race for the $35,000 claiming tag. The purse is $47,000, a nice chunk of change. The horses are going 7 furlongs. There was a field of 11. And our post-time favorite is between 2 horses, number 3, Milton The Monster, and Boldish, shipping in for trainer Linda Rice.
Yeah, so Milton The Monster is a very slight money 3-to-1 favorite, Danny, but as you said, they're both 3-to-1. Milton The Monster for John Service, getting hot. I mean, this horse has been on a pretty good roll, but yeah, when Linda Rice comes in here, she usually doesn't come in here with a horse who can't run.
And Eric Consell ships down from Aqueduct
Interesting.
to
We haven't
ride.
seen him here too often at Parks. I think that was a bit of a tip-off, too.
And Todd Pletcher with one here with Kendra 2 Boss. This horse I really, really like. Well, it's a good race. Here's the call of our local race of the week with track announcer Chris Griffin.
There is Shane's Jewel with a neck in front of Lawan, who's in very tight at the rail. 3-ride rally, here comes Milton the Monster, and Milton the Monster is coming after these leaders now. Milton the Monster is in hand and cruising up on the outside. Big City Bob is taken fourth outside of Honor the Fleet. Two Boss is under a full drive, is still 5.5 off the lead. Motivation wide. Boldish is very wide at the back of the field with Event Party. Well into the far turn now, and Milton the Monster has not been asked, just past Shane's Jewel. Milton the Monster has a quarter mile left to go. They went 45-2 for a half-mile time. Milton the Monster is up by 3. There's the gray, pink cap, 2 Boss out in the center of the racetrack is chasing this leader, Milton the Monster, who has a 5-6 length cushion with an 8 to go. Also running on comes Big City Bob, 2 Boss, Boldish with a late rally, but Milton the Monster is gone.
Milton the Monster and Jockey Frank Pennington winning by an absolute pole.
Almost 13 legs, Danny, 12 3/4. Look, I think the horse liked the slop. I think that's fair to say, but I think it's also fair to say the horse improving with John Service, and I don't know what's next, but I think they got to think about somewhere else or here, finding a stakes race or something. That was really impressive.
Yeah, I really like this horse shortening up a little bit, and Frankie said it was all about the break, got a clean break, and it was race over.
Yeah, I mean, he just had that perfect position, and then look, what you want is the horse to have a run, and this horse had a gigantic run under no pressure. The horse just took off under Frankie. That ought to be a great feeling for Frankie. It's just, you know, you got it won. Chris Griffin called, he's rolling by without even asking yet.
Milton the Monster, perfect name for this horse with his monster performance. Well, it's time for us to head to our first break, but when we come back, we're going to have lots of great stakes races and our national coverage. Stick around, Let's Go Racing. We'll be right back.
Rated R Superstar. Here's the 9-year-old making an early move.
If you want action and you want it now, you got to get the new Parks Racing mobile app. Wager and watch thoroughbred and harness racing from around the world. With the Parks Racing mobile app, it's easy to open and fund your account. Then place your wagers and cheer on your horse as they thunder down the stretch. With the Parks Racing mobile app, you'll easily make withdrawal requests, view the previous day's replays and results. Plus, open any new account now and you'll be automatically enrolled in the Parks Rewards program. The more you wager, the more you earn. Get the new Parks Racing mobile app and get in on the action.
Looking to join the thrill and excitement of thoroughbred racehorse ownership? Buter Stable can get you started. With more than 25 years of experience under the leadership of Greg and Kate DeMasi, Pewter Stable is one of the industry's leaders in racing partnerships, winning hundreds of races and millions of dollars at racetracks all over the Mid-Atlantic, including New York. No markup, no management fees makes our partnerships unique and affordable. We are Pewter Stable.
Did you know absolutely no taxpayer dollars support the Pennsylvania horse racing industry? In fact, racing generates $1.6 billion that pays taxes, creates jobs, and more, right here in Pennsylvania.
Racehorses are pampered,
treated with care, and loved.
Nothing is more important than their health and their safety.
We do right by them,
and they do right by us.
the hard-working folks
Who proudly earn our living.
In Pennsylvania's horse racing,
and breeding industries.
Horse racing is a lot of fun.
but it's so much more.
It provides tens of thousands of jobs,
Jobs and billions in economic impact each year.
all across the Commonwealth.
Horse racing in Pennsylvania. It's a winner.
Welcome back to Let's Go Racing. Our national coverage is brought to you by the Chapman Auto Group. If their emblem's not on the back of your car or truck, well, you did pay too much. We're going to head right to Oaklawn Park. It was the 5th season going 1 mile, $150,000 on the line. And our favorite is Concert Tour, now in the Brad Cox barn. We have not seen this horse since the Preakness.
Yeah, it's the last scene, as you said, running very poorly in the Preakness, but running interference on the first turn for Medina Spirit, if you recall. A lot of people were not happy with how that played out. Turned out the horse had ankle chips in the ankle, needed surgery. That's why the long layoff. And then you ask, well, wait a second. This horse won the Rebel, the San Vicente 30 Arkansas Derby for Baffert. Why is he now with Brad Cox? It isn't because of the Baffert situation. The ownership group said we'd rather have him in the Midwest where there's more opportunities for older horses. In California, you're kind of just stuck there. If you don't want to run there, you can't get places. No Tech Sutton anymore. That's why Concert Tour is here with Brad Cox as the favorite.
And he likes Oaklawn Park, and he gets Joel Rosario again, who's riding at Oaklawn Park.
Who just came back off the injury.
Makes a lot of sense. And our second choice is the #1 horse, Thomas Shelby for Robertino Diodoro. Gets David Cohen, his regular jockey.
Yeah, just missed winning 4 in a row, Danny. Most recently second by 3/4 of a length in a $200,000 stake at Oaklawn.
Well, let's get to the call, the 5th season stakes.
Mucho to the backstretch. He leads it now by a measured 3/4 of a length as Thomas Shelby splits horses. Concert Tour will be 3 wide, and now these 3 engage up the backstretch. It is Mucho a half length in front of Thomas Shelby in second, with Concert Tour 3 deep in third. 2 lengths further back to Rated R Superstar. Here's the 9-year-old making an early move, and he goes all the way up into a joint third. Snapper Sinclair tries to go with him. Silver Prospector is 4 from the front. Necker Island needs a way through. Then to the outside in Atoka. The trailer is Long Range Toddy. 3 furlongs from the wire. 16th pole is the wire in the 33rd 5th season, and Mucho is still there. Thomas Shelby continues to attack in second. Atoka has made a big run. Here's Atoka 3 deep. Concert Tour is between horses. Rated R Superstar at the rail. Then comes Snapper Sinclair, top of the stretch. Mucho and Thomas Shelby. Rated R Superstar. The 9-year-old is running a very, very big race, and here he comes in the center of the racetrack. It is Mucho in front. Rated R Superstar, Thomas Shelby, Silver Prospector, and Mucho is turning them away. Mucho has the lead. Rated R Superstar, one more try. Mucho, Rated R Superstar.
Rated R Superstar, best name in the business. The 9-year-old gets the win with David Cabrera. Boy, I mean, this horse didn't have a win in 2021, but he sure does in 2022.
I mean, what a cool story this is, Danny. I told you we were talking last night. This horse made his debut a month after American Pharoah won the Triple Crown in 2015, July of 2015 at Ellis Park, and here he is still running. This is one of the best races of his life, off a layoff since September. Rated R Superstar lives up to his name at 25-1, and the favorite was about as bad as Rated R Superstar was good. Concert Tour, brief speed, dropped out, last. I don't know what's going on there, but that didn't look too good for him.
No, it didn't. Either he's not interested. It'll be interesting if they shorten him up, maybe find a sprint race for him.
Something.
I don't know what value he has as a study. He never won a grade 1.
Yeah, that was not a very good effort, and that's so shocking when you see a horse with that kind of paper and Brad Cox.
Yeah.
But so you wonder if something else didn't happen.
But yeah, great race from Rated R Superstar.
No doubt.
So happy for him. And let's head to Aqueduct. It was last Sunday. The ladies handicap $100,000 going 1 mile and an eighth. And our favorite is Miss Leslie for Claudio Gonzalez. Ships up there, Angel Cruz. And yeah, I know he was a little concerned about the short turnaround off that big performance she just had.
Yeah, no, right after Christmas, won impressively in a stake at Laurel. But as you said, I mean, Claudio, he doesn't ship to New York all that much. He's mostly a Maryland surgeon. He's been here, but when he goes, he usually means business.
Absolutely. And 2 horses taken co-second choice. Battle Bling at 3-1, and It's Cold in Dahair, both at 3-1.
I have to say, I love the name. It's Cold in Dahair.
Me too.
That's Dahair as in the sire Dahair.
And it's cold in here right now. Here's our track announcer, Chris Griffin, up at Aqueduct with the call of the ladies' handicap.
They work up the backstretch, and on the front end, Vienna Code has got the lead, is up by 3/4 of a length. It's Cold in Dahair right there in second. Then comes Miss Leslie alone in third. At the rail is Kiss the Girl, who's in the 4th position, and the trailer is Battle Bling. 24-4 was that opening quarter. They went 50-4 for a half-mile time. On the front end, it's still Vienna Code. Vienna Code is a length in front. Right there in second is It's Cold in Dahair with a half-mile left to go. Miss Leslie is 3 wide. Looking for room is Kiss the Girl. Battle Bling. The outrider has gotten to the loose racehorse, and they're into the far turn. In the ladies, Vienna Code and Eric Kensell, they've got the lead. Miss Leslie to the outside. It's Cold in Dahair is in between rivals. Kiss the Girl is rallying on, and here comes Battle Bling. Battle Bling is going to make a 4-wide rally as they approach the quarter-mile pole. Vienna Code still with a nose in front, but in an instant, Battle Bling has taken the lead, and Battle Bling out in the center of the racetrack is up by a length and a half. Battle Bling, Kiss the Girl, tips to the far outside, is chasing this rival. Miss Leslie down towards the inside. Vienna Code can find no more. 8th to go. Battle Bling is going to have to hold off an oncoming Kiss the Girl. Miss Leslie down towards the inside. Battle Bling is almost home. Kiss the Girl to the outside, and one final push. Miss Leslie. It's going to be Battle Bling to hang on by a head.
Battle Bling and jockey Trevor McCarthy getting the win, and Trevor McCarthy having an absolute fabulous Sunday.
Yes,
he won the last 4 races on the card. That's a pretty good day.
Yeah, I'll say. Trevor's obviously a terrific jockey. He's trying to make a name for himself in New York, and that's a way to do it. You win 4 in one day. And this is an interesting. He's up, he's back, and here he comes, and then he's got to hold him off at the finish, and he did all of that. He got 4 wins in a row.
And Miss Leslie takes nothing away from her in defeat. She ran a great second.
Yep.
Claudio, had some worries, but Angel Cruz, I mean, he wheeled her home.
No, she was definitely ready. It's just somebody wins, somebody loses, one of those photos.
Absolutely great race. Well, we're going to head to Santa Anita. It was California Bred Day, Cal Cup Derby going 1 mile and 16, $200,000 on the line. And our favorite is Straight Up at 4-5 for Richie Baltus with Ricardo Gonzalez.
Yeah, Richie Baltus, you think of him mostly as a turf guy, but it's not like he can't have horses that run well in the dirt. This horse is two wins and 3 starts.
Phineas takes second choice at 9-5, gets Johnny Velasquez.
And horse has been running really well in some solid California bred stakes. Most recently ran second to Straight Up G in the, what is this one? The King Glorious, one of the great Calbreds.
Yeah, California Chrome won the last King Glorious, and loved him. Well, here's the call of the Cal Cup Derby.
Heading to the 5/8. Highland Ghost a half length. Straight Up G up alongside second. It's another length and a half. Phineas moving up between rivals. Fast Draw Munnings on the outside. And Sippin' and Kissin' is down on the fence, now claiming third as they pass the half-mile pole. A half dozen back, Agador Spartacus not keeping pace. Into the far turn, it's Highland Ghost in front. He's been there throughout. Straight Up G ahead back second. Then Fast Draw Munnings third. And now Straight Up G takes the lead away as the field approaches the quarter pole. Fast Draw Munnings takes second. Highland Ghost back to third. Phineas will swing to the outside. They're at the top of the stretch. And it's Straight Up G getting a serious test from Fast Draw Munnings on the outside. They'll arrive at the 8th pole head and head. Straight Up G at the rail. Fast Draw Munnings on the outside. Nose to nose, 4 back to Phineas. Coming to the 16th pole. Straight Up G digging in. Fast Draw Munnings trying to get by. Fast Draw Munnings puts his head in front close to home. Here's the line. Fast Draw Munnings has won won the Cal Cup Derby.
Fast Draw Munnings and jockey Drayden Van Dyke getting the win, turning the tables on Straight Up G. They've had a fun rivalry.
They have had a fun rivalry, and this time Straight Up G took all the worst of it. He was under pressure the entire way, and I thought ran a winning race, but was defeated. Fast Draw Munnings sat back, came late, got the money.
And I love Munnings. Everyone knows that. So happy for him. Great training job by Jeff Mullins, and really exciting 3-year-old to see him moving forward. Let's head to Tampa Bay Downs. It's the fillies in the Gasparilla Stakes, $125,000 going 7 furlongs. Hopefully we'll see some of these fillies on the Kentucky Oaks Trail. A very nice filly. Outfox takes even money favorite for trainer Bill Mott.
Yeah, most recently, Danny, all the way back to September, won a couple of Florida bred stakes. Didn't just win them, won by 13.5 and 3 for Bill Mott. Very impressive by Valiant Minister, an interesting side.
Yeah, nice Florida bred taking on Open Company today. Second choice is Strategic Bird for trainer Mark Cassie and Gary Barber, who in Bequist.
Yeah, Strategic Bird is, and certainly Cassie, whenever he shows up at Tampa, he's always dangerous. He comes over from Palm Meadows in Florida, and Mark obviously is in the Hall of Fame for a reason.
Absolutely. My friend Jason Beam with the call to Gasparilla Stakes.
Platinum Gem is the leader. Divine Charger, the other grade down toward the inside. Strategic Bird going to stay out in the clear from the 3rd position. It's 2 more than back to Eros' Girl. On the outside, Outfox right now is about a joint 4th, about 3.5 lengths behind. Then comes Ha Penny. It's another 4 then back to Goddess of Fire, and a space of 5 more back to She Nasty. 22 seconds for a contested opening quarter here as Platinum Gem, Divine Charger down toward the inside, and Strategic Bird 3 deep. Outfox, given the cue on the outside, is drawn to within 2 lengths of the trio up front. A Strategic Bird comes calling after the lead on the outside. Strategic Bird, Antonio Guerra to go to the front. Here's Outfox, though, going to follow that move on the outside, and the 2 favorites hook up at the top of the stretch. Strategic Bird and Outfox. Goddess of Fire has made up significant ground down the center of the course. Final furlong left to go. Strategic Bird and Outfoxed on the outside. These 2 for the final 16. Strategic Bird, Outfoxed on the outside. Outfoxed right up alongside Strategic Bird. Goddess of Fire right down the outside. Here's Outfoxed who goes to the front. Outfoxed going to go on to win it here. Outfoxed by a length.
Outfoxed and Sammy Camacho taking all the money. She's Florida bred. She's Florida sired. Really nice 3-year-old filly.
Yeah, as you said, all the bonuses, Danny. Major money for a stake, which really, that on paper wasn't all that difficult. Outfox is more of like a grinder. She doesn't give you this one big splashy move, but she's tough. Goddess of Fire second for Todd Pletcher, who has started 6 horses at Tampa Bay. 3 wins, 3 seconds. When he shows up, look out.
Oh, he definitely does, and he's been showing up here at Parks. He's been running a lot here at Parks. Always great to see those Todd Pletcher horses.
Yes, indeed.
We're going to head to another break, but when we come back, we're going to have our Jockey and Trainer of the Week and lots more on race recap, so stick around. Let's Go Racing. We'll be right back.
Turning for Home is a nonprofit that has provided nearly 2,800 former racehorses with a safe retirement. The program was created through the foresight of the Pennsylvania Thoroughbred Horsemen's Association.
We all love animals, and to give back to something that helps us so much, it's a great thing.
Responding to the need for a better system that addressed the uncertain future for the retiring equine population at Parks Racing, the PTHA rallied horsemen to support the program.
These horses can do anything from hunter jumpers to western to therapeutic riding.
Turning for Home became the first on-track retirement program at a year-round racetrack.
We want to make sure that our horses that have run so well for us over the years get the great opportunity to get a new vocation.
Out of everything that we've done in Pennsylvania for racing, I think that's the thing we can be most proud of.
If you would like to help these amazing animals find a great second career and forever home, please give us a call or contact us at turningforhome.org.
Welcome back to Let's Go Racing. Our Jockey and Trainer of the Week is brought to you by Turning for Home, our racehorse retirement program right here at Parks Racing. Very proud of Turning for Home. And our Jockey of the Week is Anthony Salgado. Not only did he have a double win day on Monday, he's Smart and Up's rider.
Yeah, no, I'm sure he's really excited and looking forward to the Withers in a couple weeks.
Yeah, we could see a big year for Anthony Salgado. And our Trainer of the Week is Felix Flores Coba. We've known him as Chewy around here. And small barn, very competitive barn. He had a double win day on Monday.
Yeah, it's hard to get a double win when you have so few horses. Very impressive.
Yeah, and he was Lou Linder's longtime assistant.
That's
now he's on his own. Yeah, definitely learned a lot from Lou. Well, let's head to Race Recap, brought to you by the Pewter Stable. Check them out at pewterstable.com. A great partnership, and become an owner with them today. We're going to head out to Santa Anita again. It was Cal Cup Sprint Day, the $150,000. Don Valprado, and going 6 furlongs. It's all about the 3 Brickyard Ride.
Yeah, there are fast horses in California, Danny, and then there's Brickyard Ride, the 3. How about it started 19 times and been clear at the first call, 16 of them. And here's one of them. When this horse gets clear, they usually do not catch. They're not catching Brickyard Ride at 8-5. He is going, and gone.
Yeah, such a fun homebred for these people, trained by Craig Lewis, and just so much natural speed, like you said. Juan Hernandez just on for the ride. He looked awesome off the freshening from Del
I mean, in
Mar.
California, 21 and change and 44 and change is nothing. They keep going, and this horse keeps going.
In the post-race interview, they were teasing something big is next for him, but they didn't want to say, so should be interesting to see where Brickyard Ride goes.
Interesting, and we'll see.
Stay tuned. Well, at Gulfstream Park, it was Sunshine Millions Day, the 75,000 Florida bred Sunshine Classic Stakes going 1.1 miles. And yeah, at the start, we're going to see the 1 and the 4 hook here head to head.
Yeah, big pressure. The 1 is going to run an unbelievable race here, Sir Ollie, Danny. He's just battling for this lead, going 1 1/8 miles. And if you look back behind him, the favorite is the 3 Shamrocket. Jockey Javier Castellano just sitting there kind of watching him battle in front, and here he comes. It's gonna take a while, because Sir Ollie does not want to give up.
No.
That Shamrocket finally eases by, and I said Todd Pletcher was doing good at Tampa. He's 42% at the Gulfstream Championship meet. Seriously, 42%, even for the Hall of Famer? Shamrocket to the wire first.
Yeah, you hate to see Sir Ollie get beat, but Shamrocket, a nice winner there for Donegal Racing. And Javier Castellano back after he had a surgery, but he's having a sneaky good
Yeah, he's doing well.
Good to see him back in the winner's
Indeed.
circle. And we're going to stay at Gulfstream Park. It's the $75,000 Florida bred Sunshine Sprint Stakes going 6 furlongs. This is a very, very speedy time, and the 1 and the 5 kind of put on a show here.
Yeah, we're talking 8-5 on the 1, Cool Quest, 2-1 on Gatsby, and they're together the whole way around the racetrack. And Danny, this is going to only end one way, because my favorite all-time book is The Great Gatsby by F. Scott Fitzgerald. I liked F. Scott Fitzgerald so much that I went to visit his gravesite in Silver Spring, Maryland. The Gatsby is going to go by and get this thing done at the wire.
And Pudding just left with too much to do, and just a really, really fast
Fun
time.
race. Yeah, 103 buyer fast time.
109 flat. That is moving. Well, it's time for Eye on Racing, and a big day at the fairgrounds. They have 6 stakes, including the Grade 3 LeCompte and the Grade 3 Louisiana. We're going to see some nice 3-year-olds
Right,
running.
so the comp leads to the Risen Star, leads to the Louisiana Derby, so maybe we'll see a horse or two emerge from this and get serious on the Derby trail. That's one of the tracks I've never been to. I've been to New Orleans a lot, but I really need to go to the fairgrounds. It looks like a neat place.
It does, and Raylu Gutierrez, the riding that young jockey's been doing,
He's
and
good.
we were lucky enough to see him at Parks quite a bit.
Yep, no, he's a good rider. He's just a question of when he gets a big horse, he's going to jump onto the national scene for sure.
Absolutely. We saw him win on Lovely Ride here
Yes,
in
we
the
did.
Catherine Sophia. And also much more on Sunshine Millions races at Gulfstream Park. They're going to be back on the turf. They were off because of the rain.
Yep.
And the Franklin Squares rescheduled to Aqueduct, along with the Jazzle Stakes. So lots of great racing. You can race on the Parks Racing mobile app, or come hang out with us here at the simulcast.
And we got the LeCompte. We're getting closer and closer to the races in New York and Kentucky and California and all the rest of the places getting ready for the Derby. Danny, by the way, is going to make her Derby debut in 2022. She just went out and bought her hat the other day.
Yep.
Can we get a picture of the hat?
I'm going to preview it before I get there.
All right, very nice.
It's very eccentric.
All right.
Well, it's time for us to head to our final break. When we come back, Let's Go Racing. We'll have news and notes. We'll be right back here on Let's Go Racing.
Racehorses are pampered.
Treated with care and loved.
Nothing is more important than their health and their safety.
We do right by them,
And they do right by us.
the hard-working folks,
Who proudly earn our living.
In Pennsylvania's horse racing,
and breeding industries.
Horse racing is a lot of fun.
but it's so much more.
It provides tens of thousands of jobs,
Jobs and billions in economic impact each year.
all across the Commonwealth.
Horse racing in Pennsylvania. It's a winner.
If you want action and you want it now, you got to get the new Parks Racing mobile app. Wager and watch thoroughbred and harness racing from around the world. With the Parks Racing mobile app, it's easy to open and fund your account. Then place your wagers and cheer on your horse as they thunder down the stretch. With the Parks Racing mobile app, you'll easily make withdrawal requests, view the previous day's replays and results. Plus, open any new account now and you'll be automatically enrolled in the Parks Rewards program. The more you wager, the more you earn. Get the new Parks Racing mobile app and get in on the action.
Here in Pennsylvania, we're proud of our breeding program, the best in North America. But we're also proud to be leaders in this industry. The PA Horse Breeders Association is funding cutting-edge research at Penn Vet to detect gene doping in thoroughbreds. And we endorsed the SAFE Act to help end the slaughter of American horses. Plus, we're pleased to support the aftercare programs set up by our horsemen's groups. Just a few of the reasons why you should join us in Pennsylvania, the premier place to breed and race.
The Pennsylvania Thoroughbred Horsemen's Association is the advocate for Parks Racing's horsemen and has worked hard to secure better lives for the hundreds of trainers and their families that work in the thoroughbred racing industry. Our horsemen benefit from medical coverage, trainer pension plans, and increased purses. Thanks to these horsemen, racing at Parks is the very best, providing entertainment for you and the entire family. The Pennsylvania Horsemen are proud to be part of the community and introduce a new generation of fans to the sport of kings.
Welcome back to Let's Go Racing. News and Notes is brought to you by the Granny Fund, which provides continuing education for our wonderful backstretch community. And we have to talk about longtime horseman Donnie White. Unfortunately lost his battle with cancer, but he was such a beloved person here. He was a veteran. He fought in Vietnam, and he's going to be really missed here.
No question. A fixture, trained for 40 years, Danny. Started almost 5,000 horses. His best horse might have been a horse named Hot Smile. Ran here about a decade ago. And Donnie's last starter was a horse named Malibu Anthem on January 12th and went out a winner. But yeah, he will certainly be missed here. He was just one of those people you always saw here at Parks.
Yeah, I love sitting with him in the trainer's booth. He always had a fun joke. In fact, he loves stirring up trouble. And
my kind of guy.
My thoughts and prayers go out to his wife, Jane, who's going to miss him dearly, and his son. Yeah, so our thoughts and prayers with Donnie White at this time. And let's talk about 3-year-olds. Some really exciting 3-year-olds. Well, now 4-year-olds are on the move. Hot Rod Charlie just headed to Dubai.
So a prep race to get ready for the Dubai World Cup for Hot Rod Charlie. And this is interesting. This is how good the 3-year-olds were in 2021. Hot Rod is not a finalist for the Eclipse Award. They announced the finalists, the top 3 vote getters. The only winner is the one who gets the most first place votes. But Essential Quality, obviously. Medina Spirit, obviously. Life is Good was 3rd. Now, I voted Hot Rod 3rd because he ran in the Triple Crown races and all that. Do I think he's as good as Life is Good? I don't. But I just didn't think, because Life is Good wasn't in those races. But I'm not complaining, but I'm just saying that's how hard it was to get in the top 3.
I feel the same way here. We're wrapping up our Parks Horseman Awards, and we have 8 nominees. And this was, I think, one of the best field of horses that we've ever had.
Yeah, no
and
question.
The ballots were tough.
Yeah, no question.
They certainly were. Well, coming up, we're going to be on Sirius Radio. We're going to be joining Bill Finley and Dave Johnson on Down the Stretch. It's going to be on Channel 85 on Saturdays in February.
Yeah, we think late morning, Danny. Their show is 10 to 1. We think we're going to be in the 11 o'clock hour. We'll know more as we get a little closer to it. But yeah, you'll do it sometimes. I'll do it. Chris Griffin will do it. But we'll have a Parks presence for 15 minutes every Saturday on Down the Stretch.
Absolutely. Looking forward to it. Make sure you come and join us. We race here Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. Post time is 12:25. Check out all of our action on our PTHA social medias. Well, that wraps it up for Dick and I. We look forward to seeing you next week. Thanks for joining us here on Let's Go Racing.